Hello, this is Idodmg and welcome back to the channel. In this Torchlight 3 video, I want to talk about the new upcoming patch that's slotted for about 2 weeks away from the time of recording. That's the estimated time anyway, and that is not set in stone. I want to talk about what we can expect in this video, some things that I'm excited for, and why. I hope you enjoy. Now let's go ahead and talk Torchlight 3. All this information is from the launch party stream that they had on October 16th. Congratulations to the team for the launch. I think the launch has gone pretty smooth, relatively. There are still bugs and things, but let's talk about the update, stay focused here. First of all, it's going to be launching around Halloween time. There should be no surprise here. They're going to be launching with a seasonal theme and some things like that. But the number one thing that I'm excited for is they're adding new legendaries to the game. They're going to add a total of 8 new legendaries, 2 weapons, and 6 pieces of armor for each class. The weapons are actually going to be a new system in the game where equipping the legendary is going to give you an active skill that you can use if you have an empty slot on your skill bar. The first legendary they talked about was the Sword of Lost Legion. This one is going to allow you to summon minions. Seems to be more of a poison themed type weapon, but we'll have to see. I'm going to assume it can roll different types of damage on it. The other legendary weapon we're going to be getting is the Lightning Baller. This is a lightning focused relic that summons a gigantic lightning ball that shoots out smaller lightning bolts. This one will be great for you Electrode users out there, and I'm excited to get my hands on both of these legendaries. As for the armor, these are going to be exclusive to the Fazeer's Dungeon Challenge. They will drop nowhere else in the game other than this endgame mode. I think this is a great chase item and gives more meaning to the Fazeer's Dungeon. I hope to see more items like this in the future. But what makes these new pieces of legendary set armor special is they are tailored towards your relic. Currently in game, we have more of an adventure focused set and a set that is focused for your class. So I think it's great that they're adding in a set that focuses around your relic. Michael May talked a little bit about the legendary set, and it sounds incredibly awesome, and I really can't wait to try it out. Apparently, basically think reload from sharpshooter, but for your relics. This is going to reload your relic energy. I don't know what the cooldown is going to be, but it sounds really awesome, and I can't wait to see what it has to offer. The item chase should be great as well. Which brings me to a next point that we brought up during the stream, and this was legendary drop rates. This seems to be a hot topic within the community, and with good reason. Seems like it always is in these types of games. The way the game currently is, early levels drop an insane amount of legendaries. And that's just across the board. That's just how it is. That's going to be getting lowered. It sounded like, from what if I understood them correctly, they're going to be trying to lower that. Again, they're going to look at and assess all the data before just pulling the trigger on all of this. But as you get to level 60 and start to do the end game, you're going to notice the legendary drops are relatively low. If you're asking me, I've been getting about a legendary 1 per hour. I'm all right with the drop rate, but apparently the community is not so happy with that and would like to see a drop rate increased on the legendaries at endgame. The devs seem receptive to that as well. So we'll have to wait to get the exact details and when that's all going to be, but that is definitely something they are looking at into as well. Another exciting thing coming in this next update within about the next 2 weeks is new Fazeer's Dungeon affix. They're going to be adding in a positive and a negative modifier to the map. The very first one I want to talk about is a negative one called Anchored. Player and pet movement skills are disabled and speed shrines do not appear. This is going to significantly hurt some builds. This, I think, could be a real challenge to overcome. Imagine if this affix rolled on an entire set of challenges, especially when you're at the higher levels. This could be a really challenging modifier. So, I'm excited to see what people are going to do and how they're going to outplay it. As far as it showing up on the choices of 3 cards, I'm going to just avoid the card at all cost. We're also going to be getting a positive modifier called Essential. This is going to allow monsters to drop essence, and the boss will drop a legendary essence as well. This one's not super needed. I don't think many people have ran out of essences or hurting for essences. We have quite a few from the contract line and disenchanting and stuff, but it's great to see that they're adding more modifiers and kind of I think it's a step in the right direction, and I can't wait to see where they go with it. The last 2 items are purely cosmetic additions to the game, so spoilers ahead, but they're going to be adding new pets. Each of these 3 pets is Halloween themed, so they're spooky booky. I'm most excited for the dragon. Looks like you also have a dog and a cat with a witch hat, kind of cute. And they're also going to be adding more fort props into the game as well. Some coffins, it looks like a witch's table, a skeleton skull gate fence thing, some tombstones. It looks really cool to me. I'm just excited that they're doing these seasonal events and adding more and more to the game, and that they're just so receptive to the community's feedback concerns, and issues. Last but not least, I'll be doing a plethora of bug fixes. I can't wait to see the patch notes to see what all is fixed in the patch. That's going to wrap it up for this Torchlight 3 video. I hope you enjoy the video and all the content on the channel. If you do, don't forget to like, subscribe, make sure those push notifications are turned on for weekly gaming news, videos, guides, tips and tricks, and more. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.